Hi, today I'm going to be taking on a very big task. A very, very big task. I am going to be building the Trojan horse in Minecraft. Isn't that crazy? So here we are in a super flat world. I see a village over there. You know what? This village is going to be Troy. Okay, this is Troy. This village right here. Now we got to build the impenetrable wall, the wall of Troy. So as you can see, we have the impenetrable wall of Troy. You can't get into this village, can't get into Troy over here because there's a wall. Can't get through that wall. So I haven't done much planning, but I do know that I want something a little like this, but much bigger. So we're gonna do this, but bigger. Let's just do it. Let's build this thing. So here's the build so far. We got one giant wheel because you know how would they have been able to get the giant horse to Troy if it weren't for the giant wheels? You know they had to roll it in on something. Now I need to build the platform. So here's a giant platform with one wheel. We haven't done the rest of the wheels yet, and it's not a platform yet because it's just a. You know what? Give me time. This is a big thing. I need to add the rest of the wheels. I'm gonna add the rest of the wheels now. Oh, look at that! Now we have two wheels. The back is floating though. Let me get on that. So our box now has 4 wheels. But now it's time for the tedious part, filling in this box. This is the part that I was not looking forward to. So here's the platform, but there is one touch that I want to add. Even though this is good, there's one touch I want to add that I think will make all the difference. We're just gonna go around the perimeter underneath here so that it links up to the wheels better. Actually, you know what? Let's spice this up a little bit. Instead of using just the planks, let's grab a different block. Let's get some of these. Let's get some of these in here. I'm just now realizing how stupid and unnecessary that was because I don't think anyone is gonna see this. So that was pointless. Whatever. Time for the hard part, the inevitable. I need to build a horse on this thing. Here's one leg. Now what I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna make the hoof come out a little bit, like that. And we'll go out a little more actually. I'll come back down on the sides. There's one leg. So the body's gonna kind of go out like that. Maybe a little on this. You get the basic idea here. We're just gonna go ahead and bring this over here because I really don't feel like, you know, having to worry about that later. You know, something along those lines. I'm totally winging it right now, but yeah, I got the general idea of what I'm trying to do, so just going off of that. Now, don't expect a perfectly anatomically correct horse from me. I'm just trying to get the image across of a giant wooden horse. And the actual Trojan horse wasn't like perfectly anatomically correct, was it? Because there's no way that's happening. You're not getting that from me. I'm trying to mirror this, but I made it impossible. Now we're gonna start bringing the neck up. It gets a little thinner as it goes up. So let's just build this up some more. You know what? It's not looking too bad. I wish I had made the legs a little longer, but you know what? You gotta deal with it. You gotta keep trucking on. Now that we've built up this high, we're gonna start thinning out the neck. I have no idea how I'm gonna do the head. The head is gonna be the worst part. Okay, now we have this little. It's kind of getting thinner. This is where we begin work on the head. Now he's gonna start out with a bit of a blocky head. That's all right. You know what I think is gonna sell it on the fact that it's a horse and not a dog? It'll probably be the main. I mean, you know what? It's it's a little better. It's a little better. I think the main is saving it a little bit. It's a little too buff though. I made the horse a little too buff. There's already bats spawning in my Trojan horse. My Trojan dog, if you will. The bats are my soldiers. They will end this war. Did that make it better or worse? I really can't tell. Oh yeah, that is a horse. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think we've gone far back enough. So I'm just gonna start working on the hind leg. Exactly what I was going for. Almost exactly what I was going for. This side needs some work, of course. But the other side's looking pretty good, I think. Yeah, it's gonna kind of come down like that. And it'll go straight down from here, I think. Because that's... Like, they didn't have actual, like, bendy legs on the Trojan horse. I'm pretty sure they just came straight down. At least, looking at the reference I have here, they just go straight down. The legs, all front and back, they just go straight down. I don't think that looks half bad. Considering where it started, that does not look half bad. So there's the shape of the horse. I need the tail, but that'll come later. That is very large. I do not know why I made it so large. I know I wanted it to be a larger than the back, but that is a little extreme. Let's just go ahead and do the tail because I really want this to be recognizable, and I think the tail is what's gonna do it. It still looks like a dog! Well, that's not right. It's time for the final leg to be built. Alright, so you're ready for the big reveal? Because here it is. It's time for the big reveal. And here is the Trojan horse. And there's the wall of Troy. They had to expand it a little bit because of this thing being constructed right outside their borders. You need a way to get into the Trojan horse so that the soldiers can get in. Now, what other way could they get in except through this way? I mean, this is how it was, wasn't it? I mean, at least in Peabody and Sherman, and I'm the only one who remembers that movie. Now, it is very dark in here. That's fine. We don't want them to suspect anything. Now, let's get our soldiers. Now, we're gonna need a lot of soldiers if we're gonna ransack this village. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Yep, keep them coming. This is not nearly enough. We're gonna be here for a while. This might be good. So, we got our soldiers in here. They're gonna take over Troy. They're gonna take in this giant horse statue wood thing, dog. They're gonna take in the dog, and all those soldiers in there. They're gonna take over. They're gonna. Oh, guys. Okay, I need to talk to them. Guys, you can't be that loud. They're gonna suspect something. You can't be that loud. They're gonna know this is a trick. Come on, guys. Don't look at me like that. We're gonna take over this town. We're gonna take over Troy. We're gonna win this war, all right? Let's do this. Let's end this war. Onward. Let's add some Minecraft charm to this. There. These poor people. It's so good. It's so good. Now let's check how our soldiers are doing. Oh, they're all dead.